A couple days ago, I was in the very position that I once feared I would be in. A chapter had closed in my life, and after much deliberation, I knew I had to turn over the page. But what confronted me was the daunting feeling of a blank page in the form of an empty calendar. Maybe I'd been in survival mode for so long, keeping up with demands, until all of a sudden everything lifted. For the first time, there were no expectations. From myself mostly, and that should have felt freeing, but instead I realized I had forgotten how to do things without expectation, without a goal, without a noble mission, without some grand intention of changing the world. I forgot what it meant to simply live. I was so used to living life towards something, towards a vision, a purpose, a dream. Even rest wasn't really rest. Even joy had to be productive. I'd go for walks not to enjoy them, but so I could work better later. Everything existed under the shadow of moving the needle, so when the shadow disappeared, I had to find myself again without that shadow. I believed that peace was found in the certainty of knowing exactly what direction I was heading in. The thought of having no direction made me feel like my life was pointless. I felt like I was wasting my time, so I desperately scrambled to find the new direction to go in. But I felt unable to move even though there were so many things I could do. I was in a cage. I thought it was burnout, but then again, labeling things never really fixes the thing itself. I was calling people, hoping they would have the answer, hoping they would be able to lift the cage. But unfortunately, no one can lift a cage you made for yourself. My friends were suggesting things to me I could do. Watch a comfort show, cook a meal, take a walk, do small things. But I was struggling to see the point in it. I didn't think they were useful, and everything felt so overwhelming. You know something is wrong when you get overwhelmed with deciding whether to buy tomatoes or not at the supermarket. I had lost touch with the voice of my inner soul expressing her desires. I had stifled her because I thought what she wanted wasn't useful. I thought it wasn't good enough to want to do these small things for myself because they wouldn't be serving others. They wouldn't be helping others directly, or they wouldn't be part of this noble, big, ambitious thing. The thought of doing things for myself was weird and alien. I've always felt this tension between knowing where to draw the line between helping myself and helping others, but then I realized that me not helping myself was actually draining other people of their energy, because when I didn't help myself, I would reach out to other people for help. Like they all say, make sure your own cup is filled and everyone else should get the overflow. But how do you know your own cup is filled? I think it's when you stop trying to serve others from your own strength, and other people are simply helped because they are around your presence. They see that you are living life so fully. They see your light shining, and just being around you is healing. They see the overflow. But when you try to pour without anything, when you try to pour when you're empty, all they see is your struggle. And trust me, people can tell. Sometimes we are afraid to take a step back because we feel like the time we spend stepping back could be spent better by doing things that are useful, things that directly help others with our work. I know I needed to slowly heal from whatever this was. I told myself I just needed to do one small thing per day and not even think about what to do tomorrow. The thought of thinking about tomorrow was overwhelming, and this was unnatural, coming from a girl that always thought about what she wanted to do long term. But sometimes the only thing you can see is the next step, and that's okay. There's a beautiful trust involved with that. So here I am, currently doing one small thing per day. There's a certain liberating freedom to knowing that such small things in life can bring you joy. It frees you from chasing after things, believing the lie that these emotions like peace and joy are found at the end, because the truth is you can acquire them now. They're in the sunset of a beautiful day. They're in the chorus of your favorite song. You just need to allow yourself to receive them. And one day, one stroke at a time in your tapestry of life, you will step back and realize that, wow, what you've done is a big thing.